Alright, welcome back everybody. Tactics Ogre. This is part 2. We're fighting Dogala in his fully demon form now.
What power is this?
This mission's kind of hard because despite his size, he's only got a singular block that is you're allowed to attack. And he does teleport a lot around the field. He's got two very powerful area of effect spells that he can do. One is kind of like this weird angelic egg eye looking thing. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the one boss from Kirby. What is it, like Zero Matter or something, or Dark Matter -0 or whatever it's called, with the wings and the bloody fucking eyeball, bleeding eyeball. Then he's got sort of like a Grim Reaper looking thing that throws its sword down and causes an area of effect spell. So like, you know, you gotta focus. You're gonna have to focus on fighting the boss. My big suggestion for this is if you have the ability to collect cards, you know, power-up cards. They are the difference between winning and losing in this battle. Is very difficult because they don't appear all that often. They appear randomly, so sometimes you might have a battle where these things are popping, like one or two of these are popping up every turn. Easier to collect. Other times, you know, you're left with what I have right here, more or less. I mean, I gotta, you know, yeah, this is what I have right now. So I think part of my screen got cut off here when it was recording, which is annoying. I'll have to remember that for next time. Sigh. So he's got very powerful area effect spells. He has spells that will drain my MP, which is one of the key ways. Yeah, this is the egg thing I was talking about. It's really fucking gross. This is a mana destroying thing. It also does a ton of damage to your physical health. And then, like I said, I only have a singular spot on, you know, square on the board where he has a quote-unquote damage box, and he teleports away from there. You're sort of spending a lot of time chasing him around the board there, whereas if you have AoE spells like mages, sages, to lesser degree Valkyries, Ruin Fencers, etc., it's suggested you use them on him, because even if you're only doing 100 damage, which is only what, like 1/400th of his health or something like that, you know, whittling it down slowly but surely is the key to battle, if you will. Another big thing you can do to help yourself out is the king in this form is immune to most debuffs, so you can't silence him. You can't like give him like you can't give him like silence or stone or, you know, breach or a number of other abilities that you may be relying on up to this point. You can't do that on him. However, he is vulnerable to paralyze, which gives you a chance of him not attacking and basically just going stumble. Which, if he does an attack that's like a godsend, particularly in this battle, you know, you've got essentially a very evasive character, evasive enemy, and our job is to try to convey it to round it up and to ultimately get rid of it, you know. So you can see, he just, every time he attacks, he just devastates my team. Some members aren't going to be nearly as devastated as others. I haven't really figured out why that is, but like, what else? You can see I'm just a little bit off there, so I'm going to use Cyclone. I'm going to do 200 damage here. So this is what I was talking about in terms of like, even if you're only doing a little bit of damage, it's better to be doing damage than to not be doing anything, because yeah, it might eat through your MP very quickly. You don't deal damage to him, he will in turn KO your units. So when the ability comes up, you want to try to find not only what the best attack is, but what the best I'm just like thinking, I'm like completely off thought right now. You know, the range things are always super great, because even though I'm only doing like close to 200 damage, you know, it's like, okay, if I can do that with this character, let's see what we can do with the other ones and try to do it the best we can. Obviously Donalto is only going to be a healing type person, so unless you are certain that he is not going to get taken out on the next turn, you can hide him well, I would really do that. Luigi. Like how we're doing what I think is a pretty good job of attacking him, but he is barely at what? And like yeah. Try and get those attacks in when you can. You know, these finishers with the AoE, or with the you don't have to stand next to the boss for, are super great, because it allows you to attack him from distance and then run away even farther. So you can see, like, easily another one or two big area effect spells could, you know, render my team more or less neutralized. I mean, so this is one that eats all the MP again. Plus damage too, which is bad enough that like Gonna be in a bit of a pinch here, aren't we? Yeah, Umber is the other one. It kind of looks like a Grim Reaper type thing, Angel of Death, if you will. And this just does big damage to everybody. Doesn't necessarily mean that it... I don't think it has any side effects. Like, I don't think it gives you, like, I don't know, low testosterone or something like that. Yeah, and if you can get enough dragons on this field and have them all proc the scales, you could have them take, like I said, half damage, flash it back to the enemy. They do, and he or she, whoever's in charge, does an area of effects spell. It's 5 of the dragons with the reflectability on it. You know, your bill goes from $150 down to like 50. And their wage goes from like $30 down to like minimum wage. I don't know. Hooray! Lot to think about. If I heal you, then I don't heal you, and if I don't heal you, you're gonna die, and I'll get to use you if I get a chance to die, or whatever. You know, stupid shit like that. Come on, Chris. Almost there, buddy. Wow. Hooray, we did this. Come on, let's go. Gotta get rid of this boss. He pisses me off now. Holy cow. Let's go. The one nice thing about this is there's no there's no undead units on this field. It's just you versus the Demon King Dogvogara, and yeah. I agree with you, Mom, because yep. Why won't you let me kill you? That's the real question. Like, I hit you for 26 damage, and you're like, no, that's not enough damage. You stink. Get British on the phone. He'll be able to take care of your dumbasses. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That might have been 5 there for a second. Quick, use your powers to power up the sigil and make. Yeah, let's go. Kashua shown what justice means about. Bam, 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 bam. Bye bye HP. Bye bye MP. Oh no. I'm gonna have to rely on Natalie and maybe Michael to. But you can see I'm going through a lot of the health potions. Luckily, not that this is a great thing, but if I die, I get to keep all those health potions because it doesn't save. But if I get to keep all the health potions, that also means I didn't succeed and I got to do it again. So there's that mixed bag of annoyance. Die? 135 is not dying. It's just 130, 60, 160 some dollars. Or, you know what I mean. Gotta go on a walk. Gotta make sure my important units are full of HP. Right now, Rudlum, Ash are proving to be my MVPs of this side of the battle. He originally stuck in the back of the floor. Trying to think of my next move because if I make a bad one, it's gonna be my last. That was dumb. I was hoping to speed up Kashua's turn so that she could then return the favor by healing me. If I try to do yeah. Online. That sucks. I want to use these turns effectively, efficiently, and I'm not able to do that. It's making me mad. When characters have so much health like this guy does, and I've ran this in the Palace of the Dead too, you look at him and you go, oh, he's got less than half health now. He should be near dead. And for a character that has like 5,000 HP, no, he is not already just dead. He is a work in progress. I don't know why. You know, And why won't you die? I just want to go like this, cast this on you, have it hit your body, and then, you know, say it's like, okay, this is 200 damage, you know, 400, you know, make as much for the least amount of work possible, I suppose. All right. So some of the characters I thought were going to carry me through this are not doing a very good job, and some of the characters that are carrying me through the second half are just like, why is my one dark mage here, and why is he, like, I wouldn't say soloing the boss, but he's doing a pretty good job of, like, pulling all the documents I've lost and finding everything out. I'm like, I don't know anymore. Understand. Here in my pretties, we will have a dead boss on our hands. Resource and glad tidings and happiness to the people we know. God. So this is what I mean. Why area effect is so much better is you spend all that time walking over the boss only to have him teleport, you know, 5-10 spaces away where you can't reach him. You know, and you know, at least with this, I'm able to if I'm lucky, I'm able to fuck you 1 damage. Fuck you. You're able to, with the magic spells, at least deal some consistent damage that doesn't seem to be nearly as based on anything like a you know, defensive meter or having the right weapons or not having the right weapons. You know, 42's okay. You know what I'm gonna say. I just would rather be someone else. Alright. By the by, fuck this final boss and fuck this level. You can walk on the dark sigil. Just try to avoid the center of the dark sigil because, I don't know, reasons. Like, hey, and then your mommy's gonna die, and, you know, you're gonna have brood mothers that are gonna come up from behind you and take care of the forth and so forth. Zerglings. Yeah, and that's the other thing is I'm starting to run out of turns on some of these guys. So you need to make the decision. Do you heal them? Do you take time to heal them? If you don't take time to heal them, then the clock is ticking on them. You know. The 1 HP thing drives me nuts. Or the 1 damage thing just drives me absolutely bananas. Like, why the hell? Okay. I had actually a number of questions. Like, why the hell... like, why the hell is magic seem to be consistently damaging him, but I can't physically damage him, you know? The other one I can't understand is we're gonna see if it happens or not. But you see that clump of enemy attacks that are going to occur. So the boss is going to attack. Depending on what he chooses, he can attack a second time. Then Cashua will get a turn. Okay, Cashua's not gonna get a turn. So we're looking at literally 2 attacks in a row coming up here. Like, how do you survive when you're fighting something as big as it is? How do you fight something that does, you know, 2 times damage, you know? You know, that I can teleport to where you are and do an area effect, and then I can do another area effect and teleport somewhere else. And that looks like that pushed his turn back a little bit. But still, you're gonna have what looks to be a double whammy. Bam, bam. There's Umbra. Okay, so does he get another turn after this? I guess not. Man, 1 damage fucking sucks. Alright. I only have a couple more of these attacks to go. So, if he can go 3 more times and not die, we'll be good. Does that reach? It does not. Will not do it. Cannot do it. And I stumbled on my... It said, let's drink a potion. It said, no, I'm just going to stumble here. Didn't move that time, though. That's good. Let's see here. Like, he will get another turn to help lower down the cost, or not the cost, the health of this demon god thingy. Can you kill him? Not quite. 83, 83, 1, that's not good. 55, that's not good. Yeah, it's pretty good. 84 damage is okay. It'll help me get closer to the killing blow here. Unless this is it. I mean, I think this is it. No, it's not. 1 more attack, and then he'll be dead. I mean, mage attack, not like actual person attack. I mean, I'm fighting a fucking ogre here. What do you expect? Nobody can touch an ogre. They use the dirty magic shit to get rid of him. fighting him like a legitimate contender for the throne. Thwop, thwop, bam! Bam! Nice, what a nice. We did it. None of our guys died either. Hooray. Durgora! Brah! Oh. Splat. That's the noise he made when he hit the ground. Went splat. Now, like a good end of any video game, you can't just walk away from this fucking pit. It's gotta explode. So, ready, set, go.
The gate's opening.
Oh no.
We'll be pulled in.
Sure will.
Oh, great Zephyr, dance unseen, fly across heaven's veil.
Who dat? Somebody's super strong if he can teleport all my guys like this. Oh hey Warren, what are you doing? Haven't seen you be in the game.
This place will soon collapse. When it does, the Chaos Gate will cease to function.
This is no place for you, Warren.
Perhaps not, Denham. Farewell. Oh, great Zephyr, dance unseen, fly across heaven's veil.
So he teleported all of my guys out of the dungeon here. He's going to attempt to seal the dungeon here. The gate, if you will. One of the nice things about Warren, though, is he's kind of like a... I don't know the lore of Tactics Ogre, but I imagine he's kind of like a Gandalf,
In the name of the great Father Philaha, you are hereby crowned our sovereign lord, Queen Visalia Oberith.
So this is the post, the epilogue.
Let no man
this is the Queen ending, where because Cashua survived through to the end of the game, they name her as the rightful queen and heir to the throne of Visaria.
No, we must remember
and
why
so
this war
she
began.
unites the continent, island continent, under her name.
We must tell this to our children, that we never forget.
And brings true and lasting peace to the island.
Kashua, you have a great task before you, sister.
So now we're just going to kind of flash back to all the
Why do you not
key
heed me,
moments
brother?
in the game.
I know how you must feel. But what of my feelings? I don't want to lose you. Our father is dead.
The hilarious
A
part
hard
here,
truth.
Cashua, is because I'm the main character. If I
truth of the
die,
same.
we get a game over. If you
In
die,
all
the
the
game
world,
continues.
You
Only
are
I
the
can
only
lose you,
one
not the other way
bound
around.
to me by blood. I couldn't bear to let you die. Forgive me. I know my words will not sway you. Only promise me. Promise you'll never leave your sister.
Promise you'll never leave your sister. Sure.
I did not want to lose you, sister. Blood be damned, I will not lose you again.
I'm sorry, Denim. How could I have been so selfish? Can you forgive me?
So in that particular
It is I who
scene,
should ask forgiveness.
which is sort of important, you
Not
answer the
part of you,
questions
Denim.
correctly. Is she hasn't? If you answer incorrectly, she'll kill herself.
Remember, but do not cling to the hatred. We must sever present from past. For our future, for our children. Repent for our past and dedicate ourselves to reform. Not only can we do this, we must. Let us build a future in Valeria, a future where we all live as one.
A future of peace.
Of peace. Glory to Valeria!
So she basically says, you know, something to the extent, you know, there will no longer be Galgastani or Wallister or Bakram, but Valerian. So if Olivia survives, you get this scene.
Oh, Father.
And then you have a little bit of a cut back, a look back.
No, Father, I will not leave your side now.
I understand how you must feel. You have done much. All that was required of you, and of your sisters as well. But your labors are done on the morn. Let me shoulder your burden. You can do as you like for once. Live your own life, Olivia.
Father.
Do not be concerned on my account. All will be well. Go with him, Olivia.
So she chases after Denim.
With him. Wait for me, Denim. I will be there soon.
There's a couple more endings here that we're going to get, just because we completed certain character quests, recruited certain characters, which you'll see right now.
Father, I kept my promise. I saved her.
That's correct. So now we're going to flash back to Denim talking to his dad.
Listen to me, Denim.
You must
You must save Kashua. You are the only one who can. You can lead her to her rightful destiny. Do this for us. For
Father!
No, it is not about you. Become a stone along the path to our salvation. You must look with clear eyes, Denim. Make the right choice. Lead us along the true path.
Make our way.
way. Do this. Only this.
You mustn't talk. You must rest.
No, I'm dead.
Denim. Forgive me.
Father! I leave the rest to you, sister. You'll do fine. You hardly need my help. Your coronation should be taking place in Heim about now. Monarch of Valeria in name and truth.
That's where you run into trouble, is if Kashua dies, you take the throne as monarch, but you don't really have a legitimate
taking
call
Brynhilde
or
with him.
a right to the throne.
I owe you my thanks for a great many things, Dinham.
No, we would never have prevailed without your help, Canopus.
I agree.
That's good to hear. And I'm sure Lancelot...
You're kind of
and
like my
Warren will
big
be happy
ace in
to
the
hear it,
hole the entire
if they
game,
were still with
with
us.
your movement ability and your balance between range spells and
We don't know they're dead, Canopus.
attack.
Don't you worry about it, Denham. It's not your fault they're gone. We came to this isle of our own will, you know.
But I should imagine you're right. They're out there, somewhere. Tide's right. High time we set sail.
Farewell, Denham. I look forward to seeing you again one of these days.
But, Canopus, if Lancelot should return,
It's all right, Denham. It's all right. Look, when things settle down here, you should come to Zenobia. We'll be waiting for you. Come, see the place Lancelot was born. The place he gave his life for. Promise me you'll come.
I will.
Ah, no looks from you now. Time to be a man, boy. Ah, that's right. Give a grin. Things aren't as bleak as they seem.
So in
You're
the
right.
post game, you get one of, I think it's three
there
endings.
you
You have the
go. That's
you
more
have
like
the
it.
princess ending. You have the
So long, Denham.
ending where
Enjoy your peace.
Denham takes the throne, but with some concern from international, they're disputing his rightful claim to the throne. And then you have the ending where
It's not
Denham
just my
dies
sister.
because he
Many
ultimately
have gone
didn't
their own
solve
ways
the
since the war's
internal strife between the Bakram,
A
Wallisters, and
friend left behind
Golgostani.
recently.
And if you don't have a high enough percent approval rating with all three of those factions, essentially a rebellion springs up from the earth, and they assassinate you at your coronation.
In Brigantis. The toll on his body was
So
greater
yeah,
than I
these two
realized.
are still
Though
alive,
Nybeth still
and you're
troubles
gonna get a
me,
little bit of their
I
ending
must
here.
put such concerns aside for now.
You have a place to live.
At this point, we didn't
There is a
really come
church
to
where I
any
spent my
sort of
time as an
conclusion
acolyte, in a
regarding,
small mountain village near Ashton. If it was not caught up in the tumult
what's
of
his
war,
face?
I would expect the Abuna to still
Nybeth.
be there. It is a
Nybeth
fitting
is actually
place for my
in
brother
the
to live out the rest of his time here.
he's
in
in the
peace.
Palace of the Dead, and you go down and you fight
sorry.
him, and then he's at the
I've suffered
bottom of the
much.
Palace of the Dead at
It is
level
not for
100, where
to
you
apologize to
ultimately
him.
kill him. But
To the contrary, both my
I only know
brother
that
and
from
I owe you a great
trying to do a
debt.
little bit of research as to what I needed,
That
what
I
more
do
I
not
wanted to
see.
do in this playthrough.
Open your eyes then. Were it not for you, we would not be standing here today.
So because
Isn't
I
that
believe
right,
they are only
brother?
recruitable in the neutral playthrough,
It is as Oleus says, Denham. You have done more than save our lives. You accepted my unnatural existence. How far Oleus and I have come because of your generosity and aid. Would that we could repay you in full. Never have I regretted the fleeting nature of this life more. I would have been proud to consider myself your ally. Good health and joy to you.
Thank you, Devold. It was my honor to meet both of you.
that's nice. Like I said, I believe they're only
Goodbye,
recruitable in
Denham.
the neutral playthrough.
Farewell,
Because if you're,
Devold.
I don't know if they pop up in the lawful playthrough or not. But you end up siding on the opposite side of the family. So instead of getting Devold, you end up recruiting
We're leaving
the
with these children
necromancer
for Almorica, then.
chick that we
They
killed
were born of Wallace
in the playthrough. And so they become our enemies, and we have to kill them
we still
instead.
harbor doubts about the other clans. I think it best that these orphans were somewhere other than Heim.
Yeah, there's Donalto having his little ending.
The people must put aside
He's like one of the most important non-main
And they
characters
will.
in this game.
You'll see to that.
In
I
terms of
know
he has
that.
the most
But
dialogue
these
with
changes
other
can't happen overnight.
characters that we
The
have
great
come
father
across,
might leap from mountain
including
to
but
mountain,
not limited
but
to
we move one step at a
Aerosol.
time.
There was the one.
Will the great father lift the scales from their eyes?
There was the one lady
No good hoping
that was
for
guarding the
miracles.
front of the
They're an
castle
illusion. However,
right before we fought
the change we seek is born
Vice.
one day at a time.
A lot of people
And if you
had
can't be thankful
conversations
for the
with
days
him.
they
You're like,
are
why are you here? What are you
unworthy of
doing?
miracles.
And he joins your
Take
party
these
no matter
children.
which
The war claimed their
choice you
parents,
make.
but not their future. They have hope.
They have hope.
It's you who gave them that, Denim. I have no doubt the seed you've sown will bloom and bear fruit.
Bear fruits.
I, for one, look forward to that day.
I also
As
hope to
do
spread
I.
my seeds all over the place so that there'll be many Denim children around. I mean, I didn't say that.
I must be going, Father.
I must be going, Father.
It's a journey I must make before Lodis returns. I want to see Lancelot's homeland, the kingdom he gave his life for.
All right, let's do the like 3 cutscenes that have Lancelot in them.
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
Friends of the Resistance. And no
Then
friends of
there's the
yours.
one where you're
Resistance.
standing there and he's like, "This is my daughter's music box or my wife's music box," and then I've been thoroughly
Children.
beaten, bruised,
Wait,
and destroyed
Do we
mentally.
even know who we are?
You're Lancelot. And that makes you my enemy.
I'm my enemy.
Lancelot is my name, true. How is it that you know me? It's been 5 years now. Before the war with the Empire. They advanced, and we fled, vagrants in our own land. My wife fell ill, and before I knew it, she was gone. I considered following her into death. My thoughts often strayed down that path before battle, but her music box still sang of life, and I knew it was not my time. My burden had not yet reached its end.
I'm sorry.
One young as you should never be forced to fight. But that's not the world we live in.
Don't worry over me, Father. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Oh good, the snow that fell during the everything. It's a prequel falling. Hooray. I assume this is snow and not say like cherry blossoms or something. Hard to tell, I know, because different places have different weather. This, however, should not have any snow. Because it is a tower tropical paradise. Palm trees. Anyways, for nearly 1,000 years, the nation of Valeria endured, leaving an indelible mark on the pages of history before at last uniting with the people of Heath. I believe is the place where the Holy Knights come from. Right, these are credits, and then I'm going to skip the credits, and we're going to go to just sort of the closing scene here. Because whatever happened to the Dark Lancelot man with the eye patch?
All ashore that's going ashore. We sail for Lodis.
Bloosh. And that's the end. All right, I'm going to cut the episode. When we come back, we're going to be doing a different playthrough.